Listen, when I was a kid, man, I went to my buddy's judo school. I didn't join. I just went down there to see what it was like. And it was hidden in Union City. It was on 7th Street. But I knew that my stepdad played cards on 9th Street on Wednesdays.
Wow.
Okay, I knew my stepdad played cards down there. They played baccarat. Okay, and they'd gamble in this little club. And I had to be maybe 10. But because I grew up how I grew up, and with the numbers, I always had my eyes out as a kid. When I went to judo that night, at the end, I got in the bus to go back, and I noticed unmarked police cars. And I went home that night. And look, bro, you know me, dog. Get Christy Love used to be a show on ABC about a black chick that knew martial arts. They tried to capitalize on it with her sister. And she was good looking with an afro, and she was a cop. And she'd come in and do karate moves. So on Wednesday nights at 9 or 10 o'clock, you caught me at home watching Get Christy Love. And I'll never forget that my stepdad was leaving that night. And for some reason, I go, "You going to play baccarat tonight?" And he looked at me. He was getting dressed, a suit on. He had like the Billy Bat suit on and shit. Like, you're going to play cards with 5 men. Why are you getting dressed to the nines?
Right.
And I said to him, I said, "Hey, man, today I went down there to go to Martin's judo school, and I saw a bunch of unmarked cars down there. If I was you, I wouldn't go out to that." And he fucking just looked at me. He said, "I love you," and he walked down the stairs. He got in the car, started it, opened the garage, bro. And 10 minutes later, I heard the car turn off, and the garage closed, and he came up, and he goes, "I think you're right." And he made Sundays for me and him, and next morning, that card place had got raided. So now they would listen to me when I was a kid. I had these fucking morons under my spell, right?
Because that doesn't seem to make any sense to
I think
me.
some states look upon it like, when I was a kid, the reason why my parents did numbers in the city is because they gave you a ticket in the city and a felony in Jersey. So wait a second, Joey. With all those degenerate motherfuckers in the tri-state area, what you're telling me is, if you got arrested for gambling in New York City in the 70s and 80s, you got a ticket. The cops said, "What are we going to do?" I got 1,000 of these motherfuckers popping apartment buildings all over the place. If you went to Harlem in the 70s, it was all little bodegas, and everybody took action. Whether it was numbers, the Knicks, the Brooklyn number, the Roosevelt number. Remember, there's 5 numbers that come out in fucking New York.
Did I ever tell you my grandmother got arrested?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.